everyone and welcome to Katha by Shraddha. Today I'd like to present to you a book read of poems from the book Sugar, Spice and All Things Nice, authored by Katie Bagli and Dr. Medha Rajadhyaksha and published by Inking Innovations. This is a wonderful book of poems about the kitchen and things around the kitchen, what you find in the kitchen, what you use in cooking. And there are three characters that you see in the book, Grandma and the twins, the 7-year-old twins, Tippy-2 and Cymbeline. So, let me read to you a poem from this book. But before we start, I just absolutely love the gratitude that is set out right at the beginning of the book, and I'd love to read that out to you. It says, "To all our dear farmers, this book is a reminder to all of us of those who till the soil, sow the seeds and grow the foods that reach our plates. To them we owe our sincere gratitude." Isn't that wonderful? Alright, so the twins were once more in the kitchen and pestering Grandma. The name of this poem is A Mouthful of Sugar. "Just one more spoon, Grandma, just one more spoon," pleaded naughty Tippy-2. "Just one more spoonful in milk would do." "No, not at all, dear Tippy-2. There is enough sugar in that milk for you." Cymbeline had a similar demand to make. "Please, extra jaggery on the toast would do." "No, dear Cymbeline, no jaggery for you." But Grandma was firm and the twins so angry. They declared they would plant their very own sugar jaggery tree. Grandma couldn't stop laughing. Oh dear me, imagine a sugar jaggery tree. The twins had seen in their storybook a chocolate town with sugar growing in every nook. That was not so. Then how did it go? How did sugar and jaggery grow? Well, it is a long story the twins must know. The storybook sugar jaggery tree isn't really there for you to see. But you are somewhat right, dear Cymbeline and Tippy-2. Just like wheat and rice, we get sugar from grasses too. In grassy canes tall and high, the sugar is trapped by and by. Funny it may sound, but in the beet underground, sugar is also trapped in a root so round. Cane and beet make the world sugary sweet. Growing in fields flooded with rain, the bamboo jungle of sugar cane, hard outside, but juicy at heart. Within the cane, the sugar making starts. The sugar in cane is a unique raw store. After a glass of it, you will ask for more. The sweetened grass is ready to go through a laborious process, precise and slow. Each cane is carefully cut. The field harvest is carried in trucks. Off it goes to the sugar mill to start off the extraction drill. First, the cane is crushed and squeezed to get all the sugar from the cane released. The syrupy sugar is happily boiled and then allowed to crystallize. The crystals formed are of a different kind. They surely have to be refined. With a complex chemical treatment done, next, crystals emerge, white, shining at their best. That's the sugar laid out for you for Cymbeline and Tippy-2. It doesn't end. There's a bit more. Grandma has a long story in store. But before we continue the story, I'd like to read to you some sugary facts that are given in the book. You know, at the end of each of the poem in the book, each poem has this little block of information, which is really cool. Sugary facts. It was 2,500 years ago that the first chemically refined sugar appeared in India. It was from here that the sugar making know-how spread eastwards to China and westwards to Persia. Most people like sugar. And this craving is because sugar releases a feel-good chemical in our brain called dopamine. Since sugar is so popular, large swaths of land are used world over to cultivate sugarcane. But sugarcane uses a lot of water, and it has led to the loss of groundwater because as the sugarcane grows, it kind of sucks up a lot of water from the ground. So wherever you see large fields of sugarcane and acres of sugarcane plantation, we must also think about all the water that is being used by the sugarcane to grow. Alright, so let us continue. This next poem continues the story. It's called The Brown Delight. Can you guess what it's about? Let's read. Tiffy2 and Cymbolin, no sugar, as sweet, pure and white. Transparent crystals that melt in the mouth, made from sugarcane, an absolute delight. But Grandma came up with another sweet, a piece of jaggery, crumbling in the mouth, golden brown solid, a wonderful treat. Added to puddings, mixed with the dough, eaten by itself, leaves you craving for more. One day the twins had some questions to ask, and answering them was for Grandma a lovable task. Jaggery, Grandma, how did you make? Is it difficult? How long will it take? It's not me, Cymbolin and Tiffy2. It is the farmer that's making it for you. Just like the sugar from the sugarcane juice, jaggery too is a sugarcane produce. Boiled in vessels and stirred hard and well, a dash of lime lets the cane juice swell. The wood particles and some things more slowly rise upwards to the top. They are skimmed off in a jiffy and made free of all froth, and then appears the golden tinge, thick, syrupy, hot liquid, all ready for the binge. Cooled, cut and made into blocks, jaggery now looks like soft brown rocks. And as you make jaggery, you get something more. It's molasses, a sweetener that some folks just adore. Thank you, Grandma, for this story from your store. Like the sweeteners from sugarcane, you just pulled out one more. And that was the story of the sugarcane. Now, did you know that jaggery is known to increase the strength of concrete? I did not know that. It used to be added to the mixture of cement, water, sand and gravel to make extra strong concrete. Wow, that was amazing, wasn't it? And there are so many more poems in this book. There's one about honey, a gift of the bees. There's one about salt and about the vegetables that you find in your kitchen. And it's just altogether a wonderful, wonderful book of poems. And I hope to bring you more poems from this book at some time. Again, the book is Sugar, Spice and All Things Nice by authors K.T. Bagli and Dr. Medha Rajadhyaksha and published by Inking Innovations. I hope you enjoyed those poems. We'll be back soon with another episode. Bye.